What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Bundesliga career mode. It's episode number 27. Our season on the line today, out of the Champions League to Barcelona in the last 16. That controversial 2-0 defeat at the Allianz to Bayern Munich, leaving our title dreams in tatters. I would say now, there's realistically only one trophy we can win with 7 games to go, and that is this. And we'll start with it too. It is the DFB Pokal semi-final, as we'll take on one of the favourites, Bayer Leverkusen. We're now 3 behind them in the Bundesliga as well in the race for 4th place, with our Champions League hopes also hanging by a thread. And if we get knocked out here, back-to-back losses out of the only competition we can win, safe to say I think our season's going to unravel right at the end. And one of the biggest games of the save, Leverkusen in the semi-final of the DFB Pokal. I don't think there's any doubt about it. The Bundesliga finishing in the top 4 is more important than winning the cup, but throughout the course of this save, this is now our 3rd season, never got to a final. This is our first semi-final, I think. We'll be gutting for our progress to end here. Oh, as Anton Stark fires just wide. Yeah, if we go out here on the knockout to Barcelona in the Champions League and that defeat to Bayern, I don't think we'll make the top 4. I think mentally we'll just be gone. So often you see teams just look shot of confidence when they've had a couple of big defeats in succession. As Florian Wirtz through, lays it back. Boniface, scrambling at the back, couldn't block it with Bayer. Victor with the opener, Leverkusen lead, Mönchengladbach falling apart. We've got Dortmund after this as well, chasing the title. I think it's a home, but big underdogs for that. If we lose that game too, pack the season up, honestly. Stark finds Struikens. Come on, Jenny, you got the pace. Peg it back inside. Oh, brilliant save by the new Barca shot stopper, Joan Garcia. Played alright in his first half, but just haven't taken the chances. And you know, the big reason why, the big man missing for the rest of the season. If Kleindenz is in the team tonight, he takes at least one of those chances. We get one chance for the break, ref? No, that's going to do it. Half time, 45 minutes, I would say to save our season. Florian Wirtz in this game is so good, honestly. As far as attacking midfielders go, would I say he's the best, possibly, that I've faced in FC25? Possibly, because he doesn't just score the goals, but he sets them up as well. One of the big reasons why Arnie Slot's gone for him, of course, and spent all that money. Whoop! Whilst Liverpool fans will be hoping he does that in real life next season, I'm hoping this guy continues sensational form in the absence of Tim. Justin's come in, done all I could ask, and he scored a massive leveller, 6 after the restart here. Okay, 40 minutes. Can we turn this game on its head, or will Leverkusen restore the lead? We did not deserve to be losing heading into the break. But we'll do it. Keep going. Be my dummy runner. He's got a man out wide there in right. Oh, hang on. Who's arriving? Anton Stark! Get in 9 minutes, Mönchengladbach go from a goal down to 2-1 up. Brilliant hold up, brilliant finish. The hosts in front. In Season 1, we were known as the comeback kids because we did it so often. And tonight, in one of the biggest games of my managerial career, we've done it again. But the only question is, can we now keep Leverkusen at bay? Our defence has been really poor recently. Very few clean sheets on the board. And with 18 to go, we can't get one here. Oh, but if we don't concede for the rest of the game, we will be into our first final of the save. Good stop, Nicholas. But there's still 18 minutes to close it out. As the keeps hits the deck, I'll say, just hold on to it in time, West Bro. No shame, got to get through here. Well, that has got to go down as one of the most important victories of the save. Knocked out of the Champions League and our title dreams over in the space of 10 days. And tonight, trailing at the break and on the brink of being knocked out of the cup, Mönchengladbach, without their star striker, turned the game on its head in 15 second half minutes to make it through to our first cup final. It'll be Bayern in the DFB Pokal final, but at least we've made it. The best I could have hoped for. Yeah, obviously I'd love to go and win it, don't get me wrong, but this season I was just targeting a semi-final place. To make the final, it's even better than I was expecting. But as for the Bundesliga, like I said, 7 games to go. Leipzig just beat Schalke yesterday, so it's over now. We can't win the title, 11 points behind them. But Borussia Dortmund coming to Borussia Park. We're 3 behind Bayer Leverkusen, and what we can't afford to do is drop out of the Champions League for next season. So really tight race for those Champions League spots, but if we are going to make it, I think we need to win the majority of our final 7 games. Let's start here against the title chasing Dortmund. Go on, Mönchengladbach. I always have this great dilemma about what's more important, qualifying for the Champions League or winning a trophy. And it's a difficult one because, like, winning trophies is what the sport is all about, isn't it? Let's be honest here. It's what you dream of, you know. You don't dream of when you go to bed at night, you don't dream of, you know, getting your favourite team into 4th place. You know, you dream of lifting a trophy. But, you know, like, when you grow up and you realise like how much money is involved in the Champions League and the prestige of that competition and what it can do for the club as an organisation, not just as a football team, it's massive. Like, it's absolutely massive. And so it's Guirassy. Oh, what a wonderful bit of technique. Chest and volleys home the opener. I have to say that I think that if I could only choose one, winning at the DFB Pokal or finishing 4th, I'd take 4th. Approaching the hour mark here, we're still down by 1. I've not had a good game at all. We've got some tired legs out there. We've had a lot of games coming recently. We had to go through a playoff before the last 16 of the Champions League. DFB Pokal run, we now got to the final, but unfortunately what comes at the cost of that is a lot of fixture congestion and not much rest time. Half an hour to go. Can we find a leveller in a game where I've not been at my best? Buadue finds Struikens. He's barely been in the game on that left-hand side, but when he is in the game, he's capable of doing that. Mario Struikens with a magical finish. Mönchengladbach back on level terms. Speaking of things you dreamed about when you were a kid, I was a little bit older. I was still technically a kid, but when I was a teenager, when I used to watch Nani play for Manchester United, and he used to do his acrobatic celebrations, I always dreamed of being able to be that acrobatic and agile and cool, you know. Like, I always wanted to be able to do that sort of stuff. I just didn't really have the mobility, if you will. Even as a kid, I suppose. I was an active kid, just not that active, you know. But I've always dreamed of, like, you know, when you do your New Year's resolutions and you set your goals. When I do my fun one every year, I've always thought, oh, I'd love to go to like a gymnasium and work with an acrobat and just say, could you help me do it just once in my life? I'd love to be able to experience what that's like, flying through the air like that. Anyway, that's offside, referee, thank you very much. Oh, okay. Well, it's going to be a disappointing draw and no wins in our last 2 league games, but it's not if Llewellyn could finish! Jamie Llewellyn! I've taken off Justin, I put him on top, and what a finish from the former Stuttgart man. Mönchengladbach in front. Another comeback win for the boys, looking like season 1 Mönchengladbach out there as we continue to keep our hunt for Champions League football alive. Again, the title might have gone, but the top 4 is still on, and if we win our remaining games, I believe we will be there. Right, there wasn't an international break after all. I got it wrong. But anyway, following game in 8 days' time, Wolfsburg away at the Volkswagen Arena. Still 3 points behind Bayer Leverkusen with 6 to go, but 4 behind Bayern, who have now played a game in hand. We can cut the gap on them to 1 with a victory here. Following contest, our rivals, Wolfsburg away. Scott Olsen return straight away. Wolfsburg for an early start, and they're going to get it. Thiago Thomas through for the finish. Wolfsburg took 4 minutes for the opening goal. Can't stop these guys. I mean, to be fair, we knocked them out of the quarterfinals of the cup, but even so, they thrashed us. What was it, 4-0 or 4-1 at the Borussia Park in the first game against them this season? They're so hard to beat, man. But I like it. You know, I like it because this is the rivalry, man. This is the rivalry we've got with them. As Florentino, great first touch, even better second one. That definitely crossed the line. I could see it from here. And he's now showing off his agility as he turns it in off the underside of the crossbar. I said it, man. Like, seriously, you got to create those rivalries. It's what makes the game so fun. Wolfsburg, our main ones, yeah, definitely crossed the line. Florentino with the leveller. If there's a debatable refereeing decision, There's, oh, no. Injury for Zanotti as Thiago Tomas is blocked off by Niakate. If there's a debatable refereeing decision and I can spot it and be very confident in my decision, take my word for it, I've probably seen it right. This is me we're talking about here with my poor judgment and awareness. That's the reason why I sit on the fence with everything. But if I can feel quite confident, like that penalty against Bayern in the last episode. Oh, as Nathaniel almost squeezed it in. Take my word for it, I've probably seen it right. That was definitely over the line. And as Nathaniel almost snuck it in there, great end to the first half from Mönchengladbach. And this time, he goes across the body, but the same result, stopped and turned behind for a corner. Zanotti stayed down for a while. That might well be a broken toe for the Italian. Great fight back from Mönchengladbach, but still tied. Wolfsburg looking to win this late here. That's a brilliant slip ball through. Skov Olsen off the bar. Off the crossbar. Astor Vrangs picks it up. Last chance for a winner for Wolfsburg. Cross to the middle. King stays on his line. Niakate heads it away. And that is going to do it. Won't be enough time to get the ball forward. So instead, just get it out to the keeper and leave it at that. Well, it could have been worse. It's 2 points drop, but it could have been no points claimed at all. We'll see the injury for Zanotti, but a big blow in our hunt for Champions League football. I said if we win them all, we'll be top 4. We couldn't even win the first of the final 6. How about the injury for Mattia as well? Yep, it is indeed broken toe for Zanotti. So what I'm going to do is move Rocco to right back and now have Stack starting alongside Florentino. I've played Rocco at right back a lot this season, and that's where we'll be playing for the remainder of the campaign. Gutting, man. Another injury to one of our starters alongside Kleinden's done for the season. Right, following again, let's try and bounce back here, and we should bounce back as well. Right now, we are 3 behind Bayern Munich in 4th, and now 5 behind Leverkusen with 5 to play. If we slip up in this one, what should be a banker, relegation threatened Heidenheim at home, I don't think there's any doubt about it, we'll miss out of the Champions League places. Heidenheim, Borussia Park, got to be a comfortable 3 points here. I think we've conceded the first goal in our last 6 games in all competitions now as well. That's terrible. I mean, maybe it's 5, but even that is terrible, you know. It might be nice to get the reputation of being the comeback kids, but I'd rather not be conceding all these early goals. And we did concede there. Cienza heads it home. I thought we wanted the roof of the net. It's in the back of it. Heidenheim in front. Mönchengladbach come out of the blocks, falling over again. Just trying to refresh my memory here. It's definitely 5 because it's all these 4 games we've had today, and against Bayern at the Allianz, where of course we lost 2-0. So it's at least 5 games in a row we've conceded the first goal. I'm going to go 2-0 down here. Cross to the far post after Nicholas out. Free header, it's 2. Mönchengladbach bottling. Forget comeback kids. We're coming back from nowhere and getting nowhere. This is embarrassing, man. Great hustle from Llewellyn to keep the ball in play. Can we get one last chance before the break here? Struikens does brilliantly well. Head back. Should be 1-1. Oh, it's not. Excellent goal line block to keep us still down by 2. And we are going to get some boos at the half-time whistle, and rightfully so as well. Llewellyn's done brilliantly well. And what a great save by Alex Palmer, turning onto the post, and Heidenheim will clear. Great end to the first half, but it counts for nothing. We're down by 2 to a relegation-threatened Heidenheim. We lose this game, forget the Champions League, we've got no chance. Blown it. Absolutely blown it. And it's Rocco. As his pass cut out, it's going to be one back by Sade. Struikens, I need to come alive. Bro, Kleinden's just gone. I know he's Batman and you're Robin, but if you can't get hold of Bruce Wayne, it's time for you to take the reins, son. And he says, okay, I will. Oh, off the crossbar. Twice we've hit the woodwork. Still down 2, and the best we can do in these final 15 minutes is somehow scrape a point, but even that is unlikely now. Stack to Sade. Mario. Can we salvage a point? No. Can't get the ball, and that is going to do it. In fact, this might be free late on. Nicholas with the save, but it's not going to matter. Not enough time to get the ball forward. And there'll be boos ringing around Borussia Park because we faltered in a must-win game to a side we should have beaten comfortably. 1 point taken for a possible 6. Back-to-back games without a win. Only 1 win in our last 4 in the Bundesliga. We've absolutely bottled it. in our hunt for Champions League football. Well, we'll move straight into the following game. We're away in Berlin against Union away. And if we don't win this, then there is zero doubt in my mind whatsoever that with just 4 games remaining, we will not finish in the top 4. Absolutely blew it at home at Heidenheim and lose today in Berlin. And for sure, even mathematically probably, it simply put won't be able to happen. This is the definition of must win. We need to win all 4 of our remaining games. Bayern need to lose at least 2. At least 2. Oh, what a ball. Yes! Of their final 4 if we're going to do it. It's possible. It is possible, but it's going to take a lot of luck and a lot of help. Jamie with the opener. Mönchengladbach in front as the boys pull off the Chris Basham celebration. Jamie up top in this game as well. And I said it when I signed him. Don't ask me why, but he reminds me a bit of Theo Walcott. A winger that can also play up top with rapid pace, great skill, and if he develops a consistent end product, that might well be where he's best. Justin needing a breather, Jamie taking over, Mönchengladbach 2 up in Berlin. Yeah, Rocco went in. Oh, brilliantly done from the captain. It's what you need, man. It's what you need from your captain. That kind of hustle to show the other players that's what is expected here. Come on! And I said enough is enough from trading positions. Let's now take the lead and take control of the game for once, shall we? The boys understood the assignment. Jamie with 2, Kevin with 1 right towards the end of the first. And that is a brilliant textbook 45 minutes. It might be too little too late, but excellent display. Because of how tight it is, it may well come down to goal difference. So, yeah, it's going to be yours, all right. If we can get ourselves a 4th goal, really making up for that loss against Heidenheim as Lucas Ulreich is through to get it. We're giving ourselves a chance. It's all you can do, man. It's all you can do. Give yourself a chance. We've definitely done that here. One of our best displays of the season in Berlin. Yeah, we'll have that Rocco with him. And still hustling with a minute of normal time to go. Game's in the bag, but he's still hustling. That is why he's my captain. That's what every captain needs to be doing. And he might get rewarded for an assist late. Oh, late on as well. He will indeed. Van Kara off the bench flicks it in to make it 5. But give all the credit to the man with the armband. And give all the credit to the boys from one of our worst performances of the season to one of our best. That's what you've got to do when you've let yourself down. I don't want to see an Instagram post. I don't want to see any of that stuff. Just put it right next time out. It's safe to say we've done that. Oh, went through the legs as well. What a performance in Berlin. What a win from the boys. But is it going to be a little too late for Mönchengladbach to be playing that kind of football and getting those kind of wins? Well, we'll do one more and we'll end on this. 3 games to go in the Bundesliga. We've got to win them all. We know that. Great victory there, but now we've got to follow it on. Freiburg at home. Our last game at Borussia Park, that embarrassing 2-1 loss to Heidenheim. If this isn't another great performance and another great win, then no doubt about it, top 4 is definitely not going to happen. Our final game today, Freiburg at Borussia Park. Our last 2 games are Mainz and Bochum. And, you know, I was going to say, we've got a favourable run to end the season off. But that included Heidenheim at home, you know, so I'm not going to bother saying that now. Oh, yeah, easy. Right from... How easy is that? Nathaniel giving the room, rolls it across, Jamie taps home one. That is one of the easiest goals I'll ever score. The elephant in the room is that we've got a better goal difference than all the teams above us as well. So if we were to finish on level points with, let's say, hypothetically Bayern Munich, oh, what a finish. We would finish above them. But before we think about the goal difference making a difference, we've got to get the wins first. Still 4 behind Bayern, still 5 behind Leipzig and Leverkusen. Only way we do it is by winning every game. Slip up in this one, and it's already over. There's the Welling rolls a lovely ball through to Kevin Schade. Pops it back. Jamie the Welling. Great block and cleared. Nicholas, quick kick out. Finds Mario on the left flank today. As we still find ourselves tied. We've been a better team out there, really. Shouldn't be down as Nathaniel puts his man on the floor. Just needs someone to step about there and find a goal to put us back in front. In the end, it's Buadue. With the finish, 2-1. It was coming. Mönchengladbach who saw the lead. Niakate to Stroikens. And Mario has Nathaniel on the underlap. He'll clip it to him. What a ball. Ball game. Oh, I don't want to save. Ball game. Come on. And if at first you don't succeed, Try again. Jamie taps in his own miss. Mönchengladbach back-to-back wins and keeping their top 4 dreams alive. And that'll do it for today's episode of the Bundesliga Career, guys. So big thank you for watching. I enjoyed it. If you haven't done, please do drop a like. What's up to you all? Have a fantastic day. I will return in the next one with the final 2 games of the Bundesliga season, where we must win back-to-back to have any chance of finishing in a Champions League place, and the DFB Pokal final against Bayern Munich, going for our first piece of silverware of the save. Have a great day, guys. Much love, and I'll see you for the season finale very soon.